it ranges, but you can get up to 100K in just this short amount of time. And it's actually really simple. All you have to do is just get an association. They're pretty cheap. I got mine for a pretty low amount of money. It only took me a little bit to get the amount of money. And then once you got that, you go ahead and get into your computer at your office, which is just like on a desk in the back room. You just get on that, you click on login, and then click on vehicle exports. You buy a garage there. They're only like 50K, so it won't cost too much money. But you just go ahead and buy one of those. And then once you have that, you're just going to go ahead and click on it, source vehicle, and on bottom left, it should tell you the name of the vehicle. And how much like if it's a top range, mid range, or standard range. If you have more than one person in your association, it'll usually be around top range, but so it can go down to standard range at times. Although it's very rare if you have more than one person. So once you have that, I've already done all of this. So because it only takes like 5 minutes, but we already did it. We tried to record this and we accidentally messed up because my sister knocked on my door. But we already have a car there, so we're just gonna go ahead and show you how to actually get the money once you have done that. Once you have got the car.
Customize it.
To get the car, it's actually much easier to do with a friend, so I recommend going to get a friend to help you with it, because like a lot of times there'll be people chasing after you, and you're also less likely to get a top range vehicle. So my vehicle warehouse is right over here. It's in this small little building that somehow manages to be like really... Can you stop shooting me, please? Somehow manages to be really large. Can you not? Jesus Christ. Okay, that's my friend, by the way. Okay, so we just walk into this building, enter with your friend or whatever, and then, so this is the car over here. This is a standard range car. This is kind of what they'll look like, and then this is a top range car. Unfortunately, you can't actually steal the car and just keep it for yourself, so yeah, I tried that, didn't work, but yeah, so this is what the top range car is. As you can see, it's actually worth about $1 million, but since it was stolen, you actually only sell it for about 100K. And
commission's 100K.
Yeah, you get about 100K. So once you log onto your laptop right here, you select the vehicle. This one right here in this case, export, and then I'm gonna have my friend export this vehicle right here. It's not worth as much money because it's a standard range, but it's still gonna be worth quite a bit of money. So you go ahead and click export. You can see the commission offer is 137,000, and that's for the specialist dealer. You don't want to click private or showroom because that'll give you way less money, but if you click specialist dealer, then it'll give you much more money. So you click on that, click confirm. So now you just go ahead and do whatever it tells you. Remove the tracker on the mid bottom. It'll say remove tracker, and it'll tell you what to do. And then you change the plate. I like yellow and black, so I'm going to do that. And then race spray, primary color, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to do chrome just for the sake of shortening the time to change it. You can actually customize this how much you want. It's actually all free to customize it, so it shouldn't take that long. You click on whatever. You can change everything, but since I'm just trying to show you how to do all of this, I'm not going to show you everything. And then you can do a body modification, front bumper, it's just going to do whatever. It doesn't actually really matter what you do, just as long as it's changed. I'm going to do a truck horn just because it's funny. Skirts. I'm going to do...
I did the Dixie one.
No, okay. I'm going to do carbon race, and then wheels. You don't actually have to change all of it, you just have to change like at least one thing. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and confirm, and you're done. And then what you do is both of you will drive off, and it'll tell you to just deliver the vehicle. This can get a little bit hard if other players attempt to kill you, or if you get the cops, but other than that, it's actually really easy, as long as you don't crash or damage the vehicle.
Okay, there's a lot riding on this deal. Let's get it done. Bring the cars to the fire, look out for competitors. Here we go.
And like I said, to get these vehicles, it only takes about, I want to say like 5 to 10 minutes.
7 minutes.
It's sometime around that. It doesn't actually take very long. It's just like, you need to go grab the vehicle. Sometimes the cops will chase after you. But it actually is much easier to do it with a friend because you don't want to damage the vehicle as much. And the more damage on the vehicle, the more it costs. Or the more it costs to repair it. And then the less you get in the end. So I would recommend doing it with a friend so you actually do end up getting more. As you can see, it says total market value. It says 2.5 million. That's not how much you're going to get, but that's just how much these cars would be worth if you were to buy them yourself. But since they're stolen, you won't get as much money because the buyer isn't paying as much money for them. And I just crashed. See, that it made the price of the vehicles go down. So when we give it to the person that's buying it, the buyer, then they won't pay as much. But as long as you don't get,
Chris, you lost $1,000.
as long as you don't crash too much, then it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It is okay to crash a little bit, but just try not to crash too much. So we're just about there. We're not too far away. We're only about 0.6 miles away. And it shouldn't take too much longer to get there. It is a little bit of a drive, but like I said, nobody actually goes after you. So unless the players try to go after you, I wouldn't actually recommend going after other people though. It only gives you about like 3k for going after other players if you end up killing them. So it's actually a pretty bad idea. Also, if you do, it kind of just is ruining their day. So from this, I should get about 134k. But it's lessening because you just crashed into me. Thank you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So it actually ranges on who you deliver it to, but it'll have a waypoint on the mini-map on the bottom left, so you'll be able to see where you're bringing it. So as you can see, I got 133k from just a couple of minutes, and that's how you make just a little bit of money. I'm being completely sarcastic. Just a little bit of money.
A short promotion.
A short amount of time.
When you buy a CEO office, if you name it GeForce Inc., we will give you for free the $2.2 million sports car.
Yes, and it's actually the most expensive sports car, and it's actually it kind of looks like the Batmobile, so I would recommend doing that.
So remember, guys, stay cool.
Stay cool.